old enough to work, but not necessarily old enough to man the seafood counter at Sobeys. A slack-bellied, receding-haired man in sweatpants stands in front of the boy. The boy wears black pants with a proper waistband, has shoulder-length blonde hair. They are separated only by the glass tank, aerated water, and 40-odd years. In the man's handbasket is a bottle of wine, a single-serve Caesar salad, garlic bread wrapped in tin foil. The boy extracts the glistening brown lobster with 2 fingers and sets it on the weigh scale. The lobster's armored body is a fair size, precisely what the customers pay $14 a pound for. It rears up like King Kong, challenging the boys with claws rendered helpless by ordinary rubber bands. The boy picks up the lobster with his thumb and forefinger. The lobster swivels his claws from side to side, and the boy almost drops it on the floor, but regains himself when he notices the man watching. The boy tries to press the lobster into the takeout box. Lobster wins by a tail. A woman goes by with a full-to-the-brim shopping cart, babies and straggling toddlers. The man watches her swivel down the aisle. Her heart, no doubt the size of her generous hips. He sees love, ample love, hips and children and all. When he looks back to see what progress the boy is making, the look in his eyes no longer applies to mere lobster longing. The lobster is a Friday night ritual he initiated ever since his psychologist told him that one must fish in the sea of love in order to find love. He never understood what that meant. You're worth it, the psychologist enthused like he was about to dye what little Harry had left, a L'Oreal No. 6 red. The sweatpants don't help either, exaggerating his girth while shortening his height. Poor guy. His clothes, like his hair, his hope, mostly diminished. He watches the boy struggle to put the lobster into the too small box. The boy folds the tail down while forcing the lobster's feathered claws into the box. When the boy manages to do both at the same time, the lobster rears up from inside the box, its antennae poking out, waving around one last time before fate and cardboard close in. Both man and boy appreciate this last stand for different reasons. The boy admires its feistiness, the man its struggle, however futile. But it's the care with which the boy pushes the lobster down that belays the boy's innocence. The man smiles, knows full well what will happen once he gets... Hi, Bruce. Hello. The man smiles, knows full well what will happen once he gets the lobster home. The boy is young, the man thinks, has unfettered dreams, entire seas yet to come and possibly go. Perhaps, the boy thinks, the man will take it home and name it Ronnie or Roxanne, run cool, clear water in the bathtub, take the ordinary rubber bands off the lobster's claws and let it live. Perhaps this story isn't over. The man picks up the box and checks the price. A $14 bargain, he says. The boy presses his full pink lips together, doesn't say anything. He's still got hope. So we can talk if you want, if you have questions, any want to know about my bathrobe.
I like your style, it's good.
So what is the story behind the bathrobe? I mean, it's very fetching, but...
Oh, you know, I didn't explain that.
No, you
Well, I
didn't.
should have explained it. Most writers, or pretty much anybody that works at home, understands the uniform. It's a bathrobe or it's pajamas, and these are the more famous of the bathrobers. This is Michael Douglas in The Wonder Boys, and if you've never seen that movie, it's great. It's a writer movie, and it's so funny. It's awesome. And this, of course, is John Malkovich in Burn After Reading, where he quits his full-time job and decides that he's going to write, and usually by 2 o'clock every afternoon he's passed out because he's drank too much scotch and he's in his bathrobe. That one's funny. And this, of course, is Johnny Depp, and I think this was called The Secret Window. So yeah, the whole idea of a writer in their bathrobe or in pajamas is just, yeah, it's what we do, unfortunately. Yeah, so that's kind of the idea around that.
hardly
Yeah.
believe that with you when I see you out walking the dog.
That's
at
because I
8 in the
dress.
morning.
That's what